Hello, everyone, and welcome to this Week 2 1-0 Swiss match with Dr. J, PhD, going up against Syscrusher. My name is Bakuda, and I am joined here in the booth by Hayo. How you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm excited for this great matchup between two very good runners.
Yeah, it is going to be quite the matchup. I'm not as familiar with Dr. J, but I've seen quite a few Syscrusher's matches, and I'm excited to see how this one's going to come out.
Well, the telling thing is they have been in 156 common races. So they have a lot of races against each other. Not always one-on-one, but they've been in a lot together.
Looks like we're going to start the seed out on 1Q3 vanilla. Grab our sword, and both of our runners. We've got a little bit of divergence here.
And we did not start with the tutor today. Unfortunately, it's not in the B slot, so we either have the power. Oh, we have the power bracelet.
Okay.
So for those that might just be joining us, this is week 2 of the winter tournament. Both runners will be starting with one of 3 items. Today it will be the power bracelet, but it could also be the flute or it could be the raft. We have a first quest mixed world, as well as we've removed our most open stairs, and pretty much it's a plus or minus 2 to each enemy as well.
And we currently have Dr. J here in level 4, which was in the very southwest corner.
And where he's at, I want to say shapes.
Yeah, it's looking shapes. Oh, there's a free candle right there.
What? That's nice. A good start right there. That'll help on getting the hearts.
And Syscrusher going to take his candle from a take any.
It is nice both of them already have a fire source, so we won't be locked. I've seen some runners have to be a while before they get their fire source, and that definitely can hurt. I speak from experience.
So we're going to have a shapes first half. Makes me wonder what the second half is going to look like.
Well, maybe we'll see Astolfo's here, and we can see if he's shooting some swords, and then we can figure this out.
Looks like we got 34 mid-secret. That's not too bad.
No, not bad at all. Oh, and we get ladder block there in 4. Will he use his only key?
Syscrusher was trying to get some bombs and not succeeding. Dr. J finds some right on the floor.
Oh, and we find 9 right away as well.
Right there, 1 east of Vanilla Start.
That's going to be a good location to come back to as well. Pretty much you can just retry and be right there in no time. So, Bakuda, how have you been enjoying this tournament? We're only a week in, but it feels like there's been so many matches already and so many good ones.
Well, there have been some fantastic matchups, some upsets. The wheel has been very cruel to quite a few. And
I mean, we're seeing some good runners in this 0-1. I mean, these guys are 1-0, and there's a triangle out of 4 for Dr. J. But we are seeing some really good runners in the 0-1 brackets. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah. I mean, both brackets right now are just stacked with some fantastic runners. And our tracker, Jess Andy, who thank you so much for tracking, has noted that there were some Stalfos with very hesitant shooting hands. So we're looking at a first quest back end, most likely.
I don't know if that's good or not. I would rather have a second quest back in. I mean, there's just some would disagree with me, but, never 7. I'd rather have second quest 7.
I actually prefer Second Quest 7 to First Quest 7. First Quest 7 is just massive. And let's talk about that First Quest 9. That
Oh
is
man,
annoying.
yes. And I mean, so many staircases. Oh, and syscrusher takes a death right as Dr. J finds number 7. So we've already found a
Speaking
third.
of 7.
So we will get the Spiral 7, which is, in my opinion, nicer. And 9 in Second Quest is much nicer, too.
Yeah, Second Quest 9, very nice to run.
Well, we are already seeing some interesting enemy groups. We've got Wizrobes right out of the bat.
Yeah, there are a few things worse than having Wizrobes and Bubbles in the same room.
Yeah, that's not that's not a good thing. He does have 6 bombs, so hopefully he will be able to clear this room to check to see if this is a transport.
Well, on syscrusher's side, we have level 6, which was found on Candle Row.
They 5 minutes in, and we've already found 4 dungeons.
Yeah, nearly halfway there.
Dr. J got lucky with one of the Wizrobes rolling out when he left the room. That is always nice.
Doing a pretty good job staying in that Wizrobe's blind spot and does not push.
Oh, and he gets rolled up. Ice cream drops. I don't know what they're called.
Gels, and they are
Gels.
nasty when they roll up.
Yes.
Yeah, when I was young, I used to think they looked like Hershey's Kisses.
Yes, I could see that for sure. All right, syscrusher has decided to go do a little bit more exploring, and I don't blame him at all.
Yeah, I hate it when gels roll up, and I absolutely hate it when keys roll up. Those things are nasty when they roll up.
With so many transports, keys can they just control you. We did see on syscrusher's side, the blue ring is only 240 today, so it rolled down a decent amount. Hopefully, though, we will find an early board 1 in board 1 spot. I think we need to ask Fred what's going on.
Yeah, nice to see a little bit of vanilla every now and then.
And this is great for syscrusher because this will have potentially 3 items in here. So even if they're 3 hearts, that would get us a guaranteed old man. Oh, and right off the bat, we get the any key.
That is one of the best things I like to find early on in a seed. No more key problems. You can just start taking down those doors.
And with it only being 1 room in, Dr. J is almost guaranteed to find that. So hopefully he finds one soon and we won't have too big of a advantage from syscrusher's any key. Because I don't know about you, but I love to see. Oh my God, there's the silvers.
Silvers right there.
What is this one? But I love to see matches that come down to the very last room. So hopefully Dr. J will find something good here in 7 and make his way over to 1. Because that is stacked.
It is.
Could you imagine we find Bo here in 1 as well?
Oh, that would be just insane.
It would be. I mean,
At
he's
that point,
already
you're in
found
Triforce and Go.
He's already found the 2 floor items, so he's just looking for a stair now. We still have a few dungeons to find, so maybe raft, maybe flute.
Possibly.
I mean, these guys haven't even gotten out of the center of the map yet, and they're already rolling.
Okay, so syscrusher is doing a little bit of rupee farming here. I can't help but wonder if he's thinking about a blue ring, because he is maxing out right here.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he just found it 2 screens away, so this would be the time to do it. That's for sure. Oh, and he finds the Triforce.
Oh, now this could be our item room, and it is Goma blocked.
I mean, unless there's some bomb walls, I think he is blocked at this point.
I think so, and he agrees as well. He's going to take that Triforce and get out of here.
All right, Dr. J taking a death in 7. Let's see if he stays around in 7. He's seen a lot of this already, so he is going to keep progressing. And yes, Syscrusher is headed for that blue ring.
And, I don't blame him. You're 10 minutes in. You've got the money. Grab that ring. Get a little bit more survivability.
We haven't even seen the prices of the bombs yet either. So this seed may not even need money, depending on how the bombs price goes.
Well, at this point, Syscrusher has a nice little advantage. He's got that any key, which is going to give him an exploration advantage. That blue ring is going to give him a nice defense buff, and that silver arrow. No need to worry about silvers. Once he's got that bow, he is equipped with mags-powered arrows.
And I guess we are mistaken, and I wasn't paying attention, but that is not Second Quest 7. That's First Quest 7.
That is First Quest 7. You are right. Yeah.
So we do have back in First Quest. Wait, we said that earlier. Never mind.
Yeah, we said that.
Yeah, I completely forgot what I was thinking.
It's all right. Just blame it on the randomizer. I
randomized my brain.
Okay, you got some any roads coming up to the northeast. That's not a bad spot to stop. It's always nice to take these checks out real quick.
Especially up here on Casino Row or Casino Corner. I mean, there's so many quick ones, right? Back to back.
Ooh.
Small. That's a small large.
But, I mean, unfortunately, Syscrusher's not trying to get a ring, already has it, not needing to buy arrows, not needing to buy keys, so no big loss.
And he doesn't have to buy meat as well.
That's true.
All right, so if you're Dr. J, what item are you looking for here? I would love to see a combat item or a red ring.
Red ring or wand?
Yes. You've put about 8 minutes into this level 7. I want something good to come out of it.
Yeah. Chances are we're going to see 1 banana and 1 heart.
Oh, don't curse him.
Well, he's done. It's been 8 minutes. Right. I am out.
I mean, I don't blame him. I think he saw most of the rooms. He was dig dogger blocked in a lot of them. So he knows he's going to be coming back there later with the flute.
Well, and the advantage here is it's real close to start. So he can up an A and be right back in 7 very, very quickly.
That is a good point, too.
Syscrusher finding a second take any cave. Going to take a first heart.
He's finding his money again. 34 plus 66. It's not bad when you have the 2 secrets together. We find mags.
And I think, have we checked all of the Armos except for the Grave Armos?
Yes.
So that's going to be where we find our Armos item.
We'll get a good check on the coast here. One of these days, I want to see a ladder on the coast and just be like, uh-oh, seed's dead.
What do we got? We got a heart.
Just a heart. Syscrusher and Dr. J both up to 5 hearts. So if we do run by the old man, hopefully that will be enough.
Okay, back into any roads here. Let's see what the next one is going to be. You know, an any road straight to ferry, that's not terrible.
I was thinking the same thing. I mean, once they start getting a ton of hearts, that's going to be great.
And again, I'm looking at this and it's like, tasting a little vanilla. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I love me some vanilla ice cream, but, you know, sometimes I like it randomized with some, you know, other flavors.
Yeah, I mean, we just saw that Coast Heart, and then we got the Any Roads. It really is. Nobody has checked the waterfall yet, so we still have that area. I'm wondering where is Syscrusher headed towards Death Mountain?
Yeah, probably. Check the Forgotten Spot and then Death Mountain. Syscrusher knows that the Armos item is at the grave, so I'm sure that's where he's going right now. Oh yeah, he's not even going to do. No, there he goes. Yeah, get Forgotten Spot here.
Oh, and they both find the same thing. Nothing. All right, Dr. J is making his way towards level 1 as he goes into 6 here. But he will get stopped pretty quick, if I remember correctly.
Yes. There's our bomb prices, 28.
Well,
a little on the high side.
They're at least not vanilla.
All right, and our Armos item is a heart.
All right, so we have enough for Old Man. That's okay. And he has 8 bombs, so he will get to check most of this stuff up here.
And there's a hint shop.
Syscrusher making those screen scrolls look easy.
All right, Dr. J going to stay in the 6 for a little while longer.
That is not a fun room, Syscrusher.
All right, level 8 right there in Death Mountain.
All right, so we have found, what is that, 6 now?
Yeah, 2, 3, and 5 outstanding.
Yep. So far in 8, not too bad of an enemy set. So this would be a good time to clear this, looking for 3 items. 2 of them will be in stairs.
Now 8 is the one dungeon of the last half that first quest is much nicer. That spiral of second quest 8, it can be just horrendous. First quest 8, much nicer.
When you get a second quest 8, you can almost guarantee you're going to take at least 4 transports, probably 6,
if you're lucky.
Yeah, it is one. We have the raft in 6, but second quest 8 it's the trolliest of trolls.
Oh, it's awful. Now, do you prefer a second quest 8 or a second quest 4?
I prefer a second quest 8. because nothing is good about Second Quest 4. Okay, let me rephrase that. You get an extra item in 4, but so do you get an extra item in 8 as well.
No, but see, yeah, you get an extra item in 4 at the expense of losing the extra item of 1. And I think we all agree having 3 items in 1 is just so wonderful.
Yes, that is 100% correct. That is the best dungeon in the game.
All right, Dr. J finds the Triforce and is going to take it.
I don't blame him here. He's already found 1 item and might as well keep exploring. Nope, never mind. He's going back in. But the only good thing I have to say about Second Quest 8 is it is a spiral, and sometimes you get lucky and you don't need a single transport because it goes around without any blocks. Sometimes.
You have a very loose definition of sometimes.
Well, it did for me yesterday, but
Nice.
But I still had to go every single room except for the last 2. All right, we have 1 item in 8. It is another heart.
All right, 2 items left to go in this 8.
And since that was on the floor, he will thankfully only be looking for stairs now.
Has he already found the Triforce?
He has not.
So we'll still need that to find. But yeah, as far as items are concerned, it's always a relief to find that floor item because you can just start checking for push blocks.
Yeah, and if you can get lucky and find a compass as well, just sitting on the floor, that always helps.
Another heart.
And another heart.
Say it's just full of life.
I mean, we talked about it earlier. There's the any road straight to a ferry.
And we have the blue banana as the floor item in 6. Dr. J is out of there, and he's going to be very grateful to be out of there once he lands in 1.
Yeah, and now he sees the 240. He's at 170. It's not going to take long for him to get up there. Does he make the play? I think yes.
Syscrusher trying to get these Stalfos here and succeeds.
Oh, and he does find the triangle right there in that top spot.
And this right here just might be nope. Was there may have been a door there that I missed.
Yeah, he can go through here because he was blocked by the river. Oh, but there's nothing here. Hopefully a bomb wall. Another good thing about first quest back half is we don't have to worry about walk-through walls.
Yes, that is very true. Dr. J going to pick up that any key. We'll be very happy to see that. Syscrusher going to go ahead and grab that triangle. He might be out of here.
So far, he's only left 1 item in there, but he's also not full cleared, but cleared a lot of it.
Yeah, he's going back in. I support this move. You're in the very corner of the map. It's going to be difficult to get here, and you're looking for a push block. It's not going to take very long to find this last item.
I completely agree with you there. The only reason you might leave is if you find a dig dogger, and that's probably where your item is.
This looks like it might be our room right here. Fantastic landmill combat from Syscrusher. It does push. Now, is this a transport? It is not. It is the red ring. Fantastic find.
That is some great defense. Yes, he already had the blue ring, but now he just doubled it.
Sometimes you have to buy that blue ring to find that red ring.
And I mean, that blue ring, it still helped. You don't need those arrows, so that's 77 to save.
Now, that is an interesting looking one.
And by the looks of it, it looks like Syscrusher did full clear that one, except for that one room where he needed the bow for the Goma.
All right, well, Dr. J has his silvers in hand.
All right, Syscrusher is going to probably finish out Death Mountain here, heading up to oh, never mind.
Wait a minute. Okay, so it is just a boomerang. Syscrusher missed that check.
Oh, I did not see that. All right,
That's
so we
all of our
found
items in
all
one.
yeah, all boomerangs too.
Finding a lot of our items, actually. Only 2 of our dungeon items so far have been hearts.
And they were both an 8.
Because 8 just loves us.
All right, Dr. J already 3 triangles.
Now to see which direction he is going to go. It looks like getting close to max money here.
All right, and we find level 5. We're down to 2 more. But we have already found the raft, so we've got... I didn't see if Dr. J checked the first raft spot next to start.
I didn't notice, but I did notice that we have a floor heart right at the beginning of level 5.
All right, more heart. I know one chest jerk out there that would love to see that.
Absolutely. All right,
And Dr. J now full.
Finding that second of 3 large secrets. Left quite a bit of it on the floor. That is a very early Triforce right there in 5. Syscrusher says, no, I want to see what else this 5 has to offer.
I was about to say, are we going to get a 3-room 5? But no, he's going to have to check a few more.
But to be fair, all he's looking for is a push block. He's found all of his floor items. So it's actually not too bad of a play.
No, yeah, he can burn through these rooms that don't have any blocks for sure. He might be ladder blocked.
Very nice dance around those gorillas. We might have something here.
Yeah, depending on what we find here coming up, this could be a very fast seed. If we can get lucky with a bow drop, this could be a very jet seed. All right, Dr. J checking out the waterfall area. I'm guessing that was not a push block there.
Didn't look like it. Dr. J being very careful, surviving on half a heart.
That's
there
good
we
combat,
go. That'll
though.
give him a little more survivability. Oh, but this room, oh, this is nasty.
It's a good thing he picked up that heart.
Go, go,
But-
go, go, go,
Yeah.
go.
He did all that without a ring. Impressive.
And now he's got to get back to the waterfall. Ooh, that was close. Meanwhile, syscrusher going down.
All that just to get mugged. Oh, wait, no, that wasn't a door repair. All right,
Okay.
picking up number 5.
Good call.
I don't think anybody's been down to the coast here, have they? Or in the forest area?
I don't believe so.
It's a very healthy area over here, and nobody's looked.
Oh, we're getting a good peek here. Very heavily protected, though.
Very much. Yep, syscrusher finding more money. Oh, the
Ooh,
Lionel's got
looky
him.
there. The ladder is the white sword item right past
9.
yeah, Spectacle Rock.
That's what it's called.
Yeah. That is a huge find by syscrusher. And depending upon how Dr. J clears this overworld, it might be a little while before he makes it up there.
The one good thing that Dr. J has is there is level 5 up there. So at some point, he's got to get up there. But yeah, it looks like he's going with the southeast play here.
And
Oh,
syscrusher
there's
finding
4.
level 4.
So
Well, he
we
has
are
already been
just
level 4.
missing. We're just missing 2.
Have we seen 3?
Or 3. 2 or 3. I don't remember
Yeah,
which one.
I think we're missing both of them.
Oh, that's right. We've already been in 4. Okay. Yeah, it's the red candle.
Yeah, because
See-
syscrusher opted to head toward Death Armos at the beginning, while Dr. J headed west to that second forgotten spot.
Oh, 5 short of the blue ring. Oh, no, and he takes another death to the Lionels.
Dr. J, I feel, is probably feeling like he could use a little bit of extra defense here. He's been
I don't-
living on the edge the last 10 minutes.
I don't blame him. It looked like he was trying to get those last 5 there. I don't blame him at all. I know when I'm in this situation taking overworld deaths, I'm like, blue ring, let's get it.
We got our second item out of 4, and it is a heart.
All right, syscrusher, 40% chance on mags. Does he go to mags? It's kind of a little out of the way. But he hasn't seen the southeast too much either, so maybe he gets it when he's over there.
Well, he is booking it toward that Triforce. Is Dr. J aware that he has a power bracelet? Because I noticed he didn't check that spot.
I don't know.
It can be easy to forget about those starting items. If you know you have not pulled a power bracelet out of a dungeon, so your mind's like, I don't have it yet.
Yes, that is a very true statement.
Meanwhile, syscrusher picking up his 4th Triforce, giving him the Triforce lead, 4-3.
We do have letter. That is a good find.
Can be very, very useful.
All right. We're back into 7 for Syscrusher.
Now we saw Dr. J
This
go
is
through this 7 quite a bit.
yeah, and didn't find anything.
Dr. J though did find 3, so that's just 1 level that we're missing now.
Oh shoot! Look at all those bombs out there. This level 3 may be a segmented. It's
it's
awfully far, awfully far away for the Triforce.
It's either a segment or a very narrow corridor.
Yes.
Syscrusher finding one of the worst rooms, a blue lagoon with 4 BMOS.
Oh, and he does pick up the power bracelet, so we may not ever find out until we ask him later if he knew he had it.
Well, regardless, he knows now.
That is true. If we see him go back and push that 1, we will know. Okay. It is not segmented, but it's as close as it can be.
Well, I said a very narrow corridor. We'll go with windy corridor.
It is something there.
Contemplating, wondering if he picked up something that he's unaware of. Oh, he's out.
He's going to leave the Triforce there. Or was he... I didn't see if he was ladder blocked.
May have been ladder blocked. Syscrusher, though, having a huge advantage holding that ladder.
Yes. And look at the heart advantage as well.
Oh, yeah.
And he has red ring. Everything going Syscrusher way right now. Unfortunately for Dr. J, but it's not over. We still have plenty to find. Not plenty, but no bow yet.
Now, Dr. J is in blue ring territory, so long as he doesn't get mugged before he can find one.
Oh, yeah. The commentator.
I had to say it. I had to say it.
I was just waiting. I was like, it's gonna happen. First room, it does. Dr. J has done a lot of exploration over on the east side. He does need to get to Death Mountain, though. I believe this is his first time finding the any road, so I am guessing he did not try the power bracelet.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And Syscrusher is finding out what Dr. J found out about a half hour ago. 7 is not fun.
I mean, once again, he's been in here for a decent amount of time already and hasn't found anything. But he has a lot more going for him than Dr. J did previously.
What both of our runners, I'm sure, would really appreciate right now would be something other than a stick to whack things with.
Yes, that wand would be a great drop. But if that wand's in 7, that'll make Dr. J feel even worse not being able to get it early on.
Now, I've been finding with a lot of the seeds that I've run under this flag set, I have wooden sword for a long time. I've been finding it difficult to find either that wand or that white sword. Something about it just eludes me.
My match yesterday, unfortunately, I never found one, and that was the key, as my opponent found it very early. But I did find white sword in 9.
Of course. Yeah,
It's
that's
like,
about how my first match went down last week. My opponent found a very early wand, and it just made all the difference. Level 2, completing our lineup of levels. And it's a segmented 2.
Yes. Now the question is, how many segments?
4. With at least one of them being a single room.
Oh no! Well, that kind of works out because the Triforce is right back at beginning. Yeah, the worst thing that could that's an interesting one.
Oh, that's very interesting.
The worst thing that could slow these runners down is if both the wand and the white sword happen to be in 9 and we're stuck on wood sword for the entire run.
Not only are they in 9, but they're locked behind Ganon.
Yeah, you're just trolling now. Thank you for the raid, PDX.
And that's going to be a nice little ladder block on Dr. J's side. Let's see if we can get around it.
Hopefully he can bomb up here.
There we go.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, no! Oh, that is just cruel.
Oh, is this going to be our floor drop too, and it be behind the ladder?
Oh no!
Okay, he's saved.
He's just going to take it and go. We did not see any drops in that too, did we?
No, we did not.
Now, there's a decent chance one of them could be in that segment. Will he go over there and check it? He is.
Now, I have not been paying attention to syscrusher because it's 7 and nobody wants to, look at 7. But still doesn't look like he's found any items.
Yeah, I don't see any sign of it. Our tracker, Jess Andy, has not noted any item finds.
There's a good chance Jess was watching 7 intently and fell asleep.
No, that's pretty valid. I possibly would have fallen asleep. It's 7.
It's 7.
All right, potential here for a push block on syscrusher's side, and no.
Dr. J might get a drop here as well. No. I'm just going to say that for every room that Dr. J walks into at this point.
Except this one. It's a bomb.
Except for that one.
He might be ladder blocked out of both of his drops here in this too.
And that's just pushing him farther and farther behind. He needs to get up to Death Mountain as quickly as possible.
All All right, syscrusher going to take that Triforce and get out of there. And that's a huge benefit on syscrusher's side. Dr. J walked out without that Triforce. He has to go back into that 7. Syscrusher may be done completely.
There's, I mean, we didn't see any items, so it's a gamble.
All we need is a bow, and that bow can be in 9.
And of course, we didn't see anything in 2 because of ladder blocks. So once this crusher gets there, we will finally get to see some items. Unfortunately, Dr. J does not have as many hearts as this crusher. One of these days, I want Fred to put the magic sword in the randomize. Make something else like 14 hearts, like the ladder.
Oh, that would be crazy.
Like, oh yeah, you're in level 1. Here's the magic sword, and yeah, you need 14 hearts for your silver arrows. I hope you didn't take any potions.
Now, the flag that I would really love to see added is boss guard's floor item.
That would be fun.
Then you couple that with extra bosses, and
Ooh. Yep. Or you just make all enemies bosses.
Oh,
every screen of the game is a boss.
Throw some bosses in the overworld.
Yeah. All of a sudden, you got Dick Doggers literally on every screen. The Dongo's just crawling around the sand. All right, syscrusher filling up on bombs, and I would imagine he's going to go to the southeast here along the coast.
Yeah, that would make a lot of sense.
And Dr. J making the correct move here, heading towards the ladder.
He is going to be very happy to find that ladder.
Except he's on 1 heart.
Ooh, that is true.
Whew, he's got to watch out for these Lionels.
Oh, this is an awful screen right here.
I don't know how many times I've been sniped on 1 heart, so I'm praying for him right now.
Oh,
All right, nice. Good combat. Now just don't get sniped.
Yeah, that Zora can be vicious.
Well, when he screen scrolls, he's got the Lionels on the other side.
syscrusher finding some hints, but no book to translate.
Oh, yeah. We haven't seen the book. I always like that because I feel like...
Did Dr. J just up an A? I'm sorry to interrupt.
He did. He wanted to get some health, it looks like. I think he just got the little... Okay. It's like, I'm going to go up to Death Mountain with more than 1 heart.
Okay. Fair call.
Yeah. I don't know about you, but I enjoy when the book is Atlas because I keep losing. I keep losing to somebody getting hints.
Unfortunately for Dr. J here, this is going to put him entering Death Mountain via the grave, which means he's probably going to clear West Death Mountain before he goes over to East Death Mountain, and he will find 8 before he finds that ladder.
Yes. He was kind of right there to do the Spectacle Rock move, and unfortunately the Epine is, like you said, going to push him a different way. I think he's getting a little bit tilted, and I don't blame him. This overworld, could be a little sucker.
It has been a cruel overworld, and he's done a fairly decent job without having a ring.
He has.
He keeps getting sniped at the worst moments.
Yeah, I mean, and in a race setting like this, you can start feeling the nerves, like not being able to get your screen scrolls. It definitely happens to all of us.
All right, so syscrusher's in 3. We know that the floor item is the useless croissant. We've not
Yes.
seen the stair item out of 3.
All right, now I want a croissant. Thank you for that.
Anytime.
But looks like he'll be able to progress because he does have the ladder. Even though that's not the way you're supposed to go, he'll be able to go that way.
Yeah.
So that's why Dr. J couldn't go any farther, because he didn't have the flute.
Yeah, and he has syscrusher has just discovered that block. So we do know.
Oh, this is it.
Oh, hold on.
And
It's the wand. Oh, what an item for Dr. J to leave behind.
Well, he didn't leave it behind because he couldn't get it. So
was it? Is it ladder blocked?
it was a moat room. So
yep.
So the only way to get through there was through the dig dogger, but unless you can clip.
Yeah, and because syscrusher was able to get across with that ladder, he is now able to get into this previously blocked portion of 3, and he's going to grab that Triforce.
And more combat. Oh, yeah, and the Triforce is ladder blocked as well.
Yeah, so that ladder crucial.
But this advantage of syscrushers is it's just opening up. I mean, he's got much better combat now, and he still has the option to go get the mags potentially.
I just have to say, I love it when Rupee Boss guards the Triforce.
I love Rupee Boss. Period.
Dr. J taking an unfortunate death in Death Mountain.
Dr. King, to answer your question, we're not exactly sure. These two racers have a combined 137 common races together. So they both have been in many, many matches.
Raft check, 7 rupees. You know, I don't think we've seen many small secrets.
Now that you mention it, I don't even know what the small secret is.
7.
7. Yep, that's a small one. Here's our max check.
Very decent possibility, and he does not pull it.
He had a 60% chance.
All right. Well, syscrusher is needing 2 and 6. He knows where 6 is. Been there. Could not finish because it was ladder blocked, but he does not, I believe, know where 2 is.
It's right here.
He is heading toward 2, though.
Yes, it's the next screen, I think, right?
Yes, it is. And we didn't see any of our items in 2. They were ladder blocked, so we're going to get a chance to see. The big question right now is the bow in 2.
So at this point, seeing how fast he's been going and what he's got, I feel like dig out 2, get into 6, go to 9 after that.
Oh, absolutely. Because, I mean, at that point, it'd either be in 9 or 7. There's a chance it could be in 5. But nobody wants to go back in that 7.
No, exactly. I know there's a lot of items in that 7, but you got to do 9 because...
Did he just pick up something there? Or it might have been a key.
It was so fast I didn't see it.
It was super fast. And there seems to be some kind of connection issue on syscrusher's side, so we're missing frames.
And also, it wasn't a heart, so if it was anything, then
I'm thinking it was probably a key. I saw like a glimpse of something.
All right. So here's where Dr. J did not see earlier. And it's the white sword.
The white sword. Okay. That's a decent upgrade right there. Not the upgrade that syscrusher was wanting to find.
I
Honestly,
mean,
at this point, I would almost take a heart container over the white sword so I can go and try and pull mags again.
that's a good point.
Okay, don't think we saw this room.
No.
And it's
And
the
there it is.
bow! Oh, there it is. Syscrusher getting very, very close to go mode. 2 Triforces left. He's got everything he needs.
The one thing that could stop him here, the only thing that could stop him is a recorder block
Yes.
in 9 or 6. But that's it. He is pretty much go mode outside of recorder blocks.
Recorder in 7. Dig Dogger blocking the path to Zelda in 9.
I like it. But the one thing syscrusher will have going for him is once he gets this 6, he'll be able to do all of his exploration in 9, even if he does need the recorder. He'll be able to, while he's looking for a recorder, do all of the exploration.
So here's the block that I'm wanting to see. Sometime in this tournament, I'm wanting to see this happen. I'm wanting to see silvers under a Goma in one of the levels and the bow in 9.
Huh. That is possible.
That's the block I want to see. Questioning where is 9 in the chat? 9 is 1 screen east of Vanilla Start.
You know what? You could make it even worse and put the bow behind a ladder block and put ladder in 9.
But yeah, that would also be good. But going back to the original bow in 9 and silvers underneath a Goma, you put the wood arrows in the rare shop on one of the raft islands.
Oh my god. Now we're just getting crazy. And you make all of the money low.
Hey, Dr. J finally getting through these Death Mountain checks.
9 is 1 screen away from Vanilla Start. So syscrusher will actually be able to just up an A here. And I think he's like 4. Oh, no, he doesn't even have to up an A. He's already here.
He's just going to go straight there. Potion purchase, great idea. He knows exactly where he's going. He's going to 9.
And he was saving frames too by spending more money for Coke. He could have got that discount with 2 Pepsis, but nah, we'll just buy some Coke.
You've got the rupees. Go ahead.
See me? I'm the opposite way. 62 is not a lot because I'm just machine gunning that bow.
All right, well, syscrusher at 58 minutes and about 8 seconds into level 9. Hayo, what are we looking for in level 9?
We are looking for what is commonly referred to as the roar and the door. We're listening for a roar.
Whoa, wait. We just found the door. That's Zelda right there.
We don't even have to explain it. We just have to show you it. So the door will not open once you've killed all the enemies and there are no push blocks in the room. And now we're looking for the roar, which will mean that we are adjacent to Ganon in one of 4 directions. And if we enter a room with a boss in it, that roar will not be Ganon. That will be the boss in the room.
Now, I can't be sure, but I thought I heard a possible roar in that last room.
Well, the way he's looking at it, it seems like he's checking, so you might be right.
Hold on, let's listen. Just me. It was just me.
I was going to say, I don't see how you hear anything, but I'm also deaf. It'd also help if I turned my sound up.
Dr. J, I will say, did find his red ring. I'm sure he's feeling much happier now. Unfortunately,
that happiness will be gone potentially very shortly. We as viewers are looking for a Dig Dogger, though.
Yes, that would be quite joyous.
Yeah, he's not even taking any time. He's just rolling through this 9, and he's doing a great job of it. He's got all the combat. He's got all the defense. He'll need 8 hits on Ganon once he does find him. Other than that, we're just in a waiting game now.
Now there's a nasty room. There's our Dig Dogger.
Unfortunately, no
it's not
push
really
blocks.
Blocking anything, yeah.
This is First Quest 9, so there are a lot of rooms to check.
Okay, a reverse C with whizzies and bubbles. That's rough.
Yeah, that was my first seat. Except the bubbles were not multicolored.
Oh no.
It's nice that the Wizrobes have just kind of come back in this race, but he doesn't have to kill most of them.
Yeah, they're just mostly kind of standing in the way.
Yeah, we started this runoff immediately seeing Wizrobes, and they kind of took a break for a while. All right, he's got to watch his bomb count.
Yeah, 2 left. Not seeing any bomb upgrades in this seed.
While we are sitting here waiting to find the peg, we just want to remind everybody that there are other races going on today. I know there's one starting at 11:30, so please feel free to check out all of the races. We've got a lot going on this week, and just thank you to everybody for putting these events on, because there's so much going on, and it's an amazing time right now.
Oh yeah, today in particular, huge day of races. So I want to thank everybody out here for joining us and having some fun.
I know I'm going to enjoy putting the last race of the day on my TV and getting in bed for it.
Oh, that'll be nice. All right, gonna check this here.
And
a heart.
We could have used that a while ago.
9 is like one of the only dungeons where you're saying, please be a transport, please be a transport.
Unless you're still looking for silver.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
What do you do? when you see a transport, do you dig it out first, or do you leave it and come back to it?
It's situational. Like if I'm early in my 9 dig, I'll usually mark it and leave it and go and check my other routes. But if I'm deep in and I'm starting to run out of open rooms to go and check, yeah, I'll start taking those transports.
See me, I just go chaotic. I see a transport, I'm taking it.
And yeah, and there's something to be said about that because you're mapping out your level 9. You're trying to figure out where each transport goes.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, oh, wait.
Now, this has potential.
That has potential.
That has potential.
All right, so we've got one potential block.
All right, Dr. J finding level 5 and is just a few screens away from his ladder, but we have a roar.
We have a roar, but we don't have a way into it yet. We could be seeing a potential block to get in there.
Oh, this is getting juicy.
And
I
mean,
see Jess just praying in chat for her tutor to make an appearance.
I'm gonna say it. I mean, if that is our block, Dr. J's not out of this.
No, that is the best thing that could happen to Dr. J.
Yes, because I mean, he still has to go back into 7 as well.
Now, we might have a route here.
No, don't say that. Well, yeah, because he's going to be able to go right and it's down. Well, unfortunately... Oh, wait. Did he go the wrong way?
He went the wrong way. He went up. And he might want a potion here pretty soon.
Yeah, before you walk into this Wizrobe room.
Nope, it was to the right. I was wondering if it was to the right. Now, with this bomb.
That would have to be a bomb hole.
Did he already check to see if it bombed? Nope. See, he came in. That was the way he came in, so... Nerves might be getting to him a little bit, and... It did not bomb!
We still got a chance here.
Okay, there it is. That's the way in right there. That's it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, at 1 hour, 7 minutes, and 28 seconds, say hello to Ganon.
He's going to need 8 stabs here. And that is a nice unlock.
That's it. All right, we have Bacon.
This is a very quick up and A, and it won't take him but 3 rooms to get there.
Yeah, no, he will be there very quickly.
But valiant effort for Dr. J, but syscrusher, those early plays paid off.
All right, get your GGs in chat for syscrusher, who's going to finish this race with an official time of 1 hour, 8 minutes, and 11 seconds.
All right, so what we have left is Dr. J could potentially keep going and find Jess's recorder.
And that's true. The recorder is not out of this yet. Don't count that recorder out of the game. There's still some fight left for the tutor.
So let's all cheer Dr. J on and hope he finds the magic item.
All right, he's just a few screens away from this Triforce, and let's welcome our race winner, Syscrusher. Congratulations!
Thank you.
Very good race. That was you did very well.
Yeah, I was a little worried about having the wood sword for so long after seeing the wand and the white sword so late, but I have a feeling they might have been ladder blocked. At least some of it. I know there were some ladder blocks for sure. I didn't feel too bad about getting a ladder. I got a decent amount. I guess it was okay, average. I guess 30 minutes.
I mean, you got to enjoy having ladder all the way in the top left. I mean,
yeah.
Unfortunately, Dr. J hasn't even gone up there yet.
Oh, no. Yeah, that's trouble because I saw a lot of Chevy rooms and river rooms. So
yeah, he's in level 5 right now, so he's really close to getting his ladder.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. Yeah, level 7 was rough too. I wasn't sure. I really committed to it though. Except that I was really low on health down there at the bottom. I didn't want to get trapped into a room with whiz robes down there. I knew going through a bomb hole I could come back to that Triforce, so I checked a couple rooms down there, and then I was like, yeah, forget it. I'll come back later.
Dr. J spent, I want to say, about 8 minutes in 7, like right at the beginning of the seed.
Yeah.
And came out with nothing. He didn't even find the
Triforce.
Triforce.
Yeah, I didn't find anything either.
Yeah, we enjoyed watching you all suffer in 7 today. Unfortunately, you suffered with 12 hearts, red ring, all the good stuff, and he suffered with 3 hearts and a wood sword.
No.
So, Syscrusher, let me ask you this. Were you worried there trying to find Ganon, knowing there was that dig dogger blocked push block?
Yeah, a little bit. It crossed my mind for sure, but I was going to do my best to get around it. Where was that thing? Anyone find it? Did he find it?
No, we're still waiting.
But so there's a boomerang in 1 too, huh? Yeah, I didn't stick around for that.
In 1. So we've seen nothing out of 7. We've seen nothing out of 9, and we still have 1 item outstanding from 5.
No, we saw the heart in 9 because we made the joke that he should go back for Mags.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
true.
Right.
And Mags, I expected you to stab him a few times.
Yeah.
That was expensive.
I don't blame the old man. Yeah, it felt good. It felt okay. I felt like I was moving around pretty good, but there's no recorder. It was kind of. I was waiting to need that, but
the key to this race was definitely how quick you got going. Like you got building up speed with the any key.
Yeah.
Dr. J burning that book.
For sure. Any key was huge. And I loved seeing that.
I mean, you bought the blue ring only to, of course, find the red ring.
That's fine. I'll do that every time if that's what gets me the red ring.
Dr. J never bought the blue ring, and he just found his red ring in the last 10 minutes. So, once again, that was a huge advantage for you.
I grabbed a few extra rupees in 1. There's that rupee room up in 8. I wasn't sure how much the blue ring cost, but I knew it was right around the corner, so I just grabbed a few more coins and grabbed it after 1.
It's a great early play.
Yeah, because I saw a lot of whiz robes. And I might have to go back to that 1 which had whiz robes in it, blue whiz robe rooms everywhere, and I felt that it was early enough to where I thought it would give me an advantage having the blue ring. So, and I had found silvers already, so I didn't have to buy that. I had money was fine, so wasn't worried about that. Never found the book, couldn't buy hands. Never saw a bomb. Maybe I did see a bomb upgrade. I don't think I did though.
So Dr. J, just in the last couple of minutes, Dr. J found a bomb upgrade in 5 and the book in 5. The book was just 1 screen south of the Triforce room, but you couldn't get there through the Triforce room.
Try doing 5. I didn't have the map for 5, and it looked kind of nasty. And Triforce was right there. I did go past the Triforce and look around a bit, but No, it was. I think I took a death down there. I think that one of my deaths.
Yeah.
So I just left.
It was a good call.
Yeah.
So you find yourself 2-0 now, and you have most of the rest of the week off. Are you looking forward to anybody facing in the third round, or?
Yeah, no, not really. Just it doesn't matter. As long as it's a good race, bring him on.
I understand that, and there will be plenty of good people in the 2-0 bracket, and 1-1 bracket.
There's good people in all the brackets.
Yeah.
Patty or Antlers is going to be 0-2, one of the two. And
I didn't even notice that one.
yeah.
Dr. J
And there's
does
the
find
ladder.
his ladder.
Oh.
Yeah, unfortunately, the ladder does open up a lot. Finishing wise.
Well, that'll let him get into 3 and finish off 3.
The one good thing he has going for him is he didn't find a single item in level 2. He took the Triforce, but it's such a small level, he might go back in there because he hasn't found anything yet.
There was definitely a Chevy room in there. I don't know how much of the level was blocked by ladder, but
well, he's seen all but I want to say like 6 rooms, which were blocked by that Chevy room.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's a segment I didn't even go to.
There were 2 ways to get to. Oh no, actually, I'm thinking level 3. I think.
Yeah, level 2 only had one way.
Yeah. Because I know there was one level where it's like either you had to get through the Dig Dogger or the Chevy room.
That was level 3.
Yeah, that was level 3. It had the weird little tail thing.
That's the one we thought would end up being segmented. It was just a straight shot.
Pretty sure that bow was past the Chevy room. I don't know about the White Sword, but it was.
White Sword was 2 rooms before the bow.
Okay, so they might have both been ladder blocked, which is good for me. Well, he didn't find. Well, he did go to 2, so he could have had that earlier, not for the ladder, maybe.
Yeah, they're both blocked by that Chevy room.
Yeah.
Well, right now I'm trying to figure out where exactly he is going.
There's a
Okay,
road here. Yeah.
He might be going to 2.
Yeah, 2.
No, he's going max.
Oh, he's going max.
Yeah, to be disappointed. Hopefully, he just keeps going north to 2. Find all the goods.
I mean, if he gets into 2, he'll be in go mode. So
yeah,
he just needs to. Yeah, he needs to go up north.
But I don't think he will. I mean, the right
logical
play he's not going.
Okay.
Co-start.
Oh, yeah.
He's gonna get this and check again.
50-50.
Well, unfortunately, the seed is going to troll him, so I imagine this won't work.
Yeah, I mismarked my map in 9 too, because I swear I heard a blip up there in the northeast, but the roar didn't happen after that. So I was like, oh, maybe it wasn't here. But
yeah, we noticed you were checking.
I was looking around
directions.
Like, yeah, is it up? Is it down? I was like, I had that room marked off.
It's interesting because I felt like when you went in it the first time, the sound of his roar didn't start until you were leaving the room.
Yeah.
I feel for Dr. J.
But I had covered every other possibility in the whole dungeon, so I was adjacent to every single room, so knew I had to be over there somewhere.
Where are we? Oh, he's going to 3. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. And he will be able, as long as he can ladder clip across the moat, he'll be able to clear 3. Which means the flute cannot be a 9 because you can't actually do 3 without the flute.
Right, yeah, there was a T room.
Oh, yeah,
there.
that's true. That's true. So the flute would have to be in 7.
Yeah.
Which is why we never saw it. He is going to be happy though to find the wand in 3.
Yeah. You had a ladder clip around that dig dugger, so it's out of logic. Yeah.
Yeah, if he can't ladder clip, then
I'm pretty sure he can. I hope
I would
so.
imagine he can.
He's been playing long enough. I think.
Yeah, we were. I mean, you all have like 130 some odd races, common
Oh,
races.
wow.
So
That doesn't
yeah,
surprise me
There
since
we go.
2017. Yeah.
this will get him his wand right here.
Okay, so this was ladder blocked as well. I mean, yeah, the logic ladder blocked. But...
Yeah,
But yeah, that's why Dr. J, and you getting your ladder when you did, you hit some key dungeons that required the ladder
Yeah.
that Dr. J found before finding his ladder. So he's having to double dip some of his
Yeah.
dungeons because he didn't have the
Yeah.
ladder the first time around.
That's where Rando gets you.
I mean, it was, we're 10 seconds into the race and you had a divergence, and that really was the story of the game.
Yeah, level 1, finding the. I took a death over there in the overworld, and that was huge because I went to 6-1 after that. So I was like, yeah, that's massive.
One was huge for you. It gave you that any key. It gave you the silvers. It was another half hour before Dr. J made it to 1.
Yeah.
And then when you found that red ring in 8, you got that blue ring first, and then the red ring after.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. J was ringless until just before you took down Ganon.
Yeah, it's tough.
So
Tough
yeah,
seed to be ringless in this. Yeah.
it is.
A lot of Fool's voice and
There were a lot of
Overworld's
overworld deaths.
Yeah, Overworld's
On
kind of
both
nasty.
ends.
Some screens were really bad.
Yeah, plenty of Lionel snipes.
Okay,
All right, so
there we go.
He's gonna head into 7, and we might see Recorder in here.
Yeah.
I have a feeling he's going to be tempted to dig both items out of 7 because he's not going to want to go back and revisit any of his other dungeons.
7 was so bad.
It was awful.
I mean,
the fact that between the two of you, you have spent, I would say, probably about 20 or more minutes in 7, and we've not seen an item.
I mean, you all both almost full cleared it.
There's 2 rooms right next to start. I don't know if you saw those. Then I had 3 rooms. The bottom part, below the chute, I had a room, and then the far 2 on the bottom right. I didn't go in there. I was too low on health to mess around. It's a long walk back to that chute room.
Well, thankfully, with his time spent in here, he should just make his way to the parts he hasn't been to. Oh, there's our other bomb.
Other bomb upgrade.
Okay, yeah, that's the room I hadn't been in. It's a room up top I didn't clear.
Yeah, maybe we'll get a start. And
there's another possible staircase I may have not have cleared, but this is just going to take him 2 rooms south.
And what was that? 88 rupees or so for a 5 bomb upgrade? That's a pretty decent upgrade.
Yeah.
Considering our bombs were actually kind of expensive today.
Yeah. A little worried about bombs in here as well. Only having 8 capacity.
Now, he is going to be happy to find a heart. I know that for sure.
Yeah.
Because at least he'll get his mags.
He's going to have to clear a lot of rooms. Because I cleared all 3, but 3 of them down here, so. Some of them are kind of nasty. But he does have one, so that will help. Except for the
Perhaps
Wizards,
it'll
of course. Yeah, Triforce is down. It's the only way to the Triforce right here. Now, if there's no second quest, those second quest rooms can still push, right? I don't know why I was blanking on that for some reason. I'm pretty sure. Because that flag's turned on.
Right,
See, that's where I
here's
get
his
confused.
He's gonna have, if he doesn't, all right, he's gonna get white forced in here, or he's not gonna be able to pass the room. Oh god! Oh no, he can't get down there.
Well, he
there's
doesn't
only
have a
one room
compass,
down
so
there
he had
anyway.
no idea it was a Triforce.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
you
don't
found a
think
way.
I did either. Did I? I don't think.
This room is
All right.
awesome.
Yeah, I did. This is where I turned around.
I remember you turning around here.
I wanted to check to the right, but
You looked in. You said nope.
I knew there was a level 2 out there somewhere in 3.
And
Okay,
he has
he's got
not
them in
bought
a
any
bit of a lock
potions.
here. This is a good spot
Yeah.
for him to take these down. Actually, Dr. J does have potions.
Oh, he did buy potions?
Oh, God.
He did.
Oh,
I would use it.
Yeah, this is a very good time to use it. That was
You don't want to have to
not
come all the
item
way
you were
back
looking
down
for.
here.
Ugh. He's going to have to potion up if he wants to do that.
And that's another thing, too, is we're pretty sure he didn't know he had Power Bracelet until he got Power Bracelet.
Oh, I forgot to check my 1 by start initially, too.
Okay, so he's not going for his Triforce.
No, he's not leaving, though. Yeah. Oh, yeah, this guy.
You are a brave soul. Yeah.
Yeah, I was a little. I had like 3 hearts, so I was like, okay with that, but got whittled down though as the dungeon went on. But
Oh, really? Should use that potion.
there's some nasty rooms over here. So
Well, he got the fiber.
Oh!
Oh, sniped from the door.
oof, that's what I didn't want to happen.
Yeah, he is pretty determined to pull both of the items out of this 7.
Well, hopefully it's not here.
Okay, there we go. Now, this has some potential.
Yeah, absolutely. There's not many rooms left.
Oh, nope.
Oh my goodness. There's 2 rooms below. Right, 2 rooms below that, or 1 down and 1 right of the eye. Oh, that's recorder blocked, I think. There's like
There were 2 dig doggers in here.
Yeah, unless he can bomb down in that room, like down from here. There's a room down there. Nope, that's dig dogger blocked. Might have a dig dogger. It has to be in here though, right? The whistle.
Yeah, that recorder does have to be in here because
it must be on the floor. It must be one of those stupid rooms.
Yeah, the logic of 3 required a flute.
And the only item that you had left besides these was 5, and that was the book.
Yeah, I didn't clear 6. I don't know what was in 6, but
the
6
raft.
had the raft and the blue boomerang.
Okay, yeah, it's in 7 then. He's gonna have to do an unpleasant room to find it.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the one I marked as I'm not sure because I've had this room drop in level 7 before, and I was shocked. And it might have been because it was probably because there were second quest rooms though, which there aren't any in this dungeon. But
Yeah,
I left that
on,
room and it was like, oh my god, I was not expecting that.
Yeah, in a first quest dungeon, that room does not drop in
Right,
7.
only in 4, yeah.
Well, at least he's getting his bomb refills here.
Here we go. A little more hefty. A few more hearts. Can take this. Although
It rolled
Leah
down.
can-
Looks
much
like.
here.
Leah
There was
boat
much
room is always
here.
rough.
The key or something.
That's some
Nope,
bumps.
just a bomb.
Yeah.
Could have taken that.
There's the room below the shoot room, which he
Yeah.
can't check now unless he can. Unless those worms have reappeared, but I don't think they do, right? This doesn't bomb, I know that.
So here's what I'm gonna say. He's gonna have to take that Triforce,
Yeah.
come back, go into that room. It will have the recorder. Then he will
Yeah.
have to go and take out the dig dogger to get his second.
Right. Or you could just go to 2.
See, I like that idea.
Let's all send him positive vibes with the number 2. But at least when he gets this Triforce, he'll have a lot more hearts.
True.
He's been doing pretty well on 3 hearts. I mean, from in this 7.
Yep, that's exactly what he's doing. Or he could be going out and going to 2.
I mean, his options are there's 2 items in 7 and 2 items in 2. I would go 2, but you're already here at 7.
Yeah. You're already here. You don't have the recorder because it's in 7. Yeah, he's going back in.
Don't blame him. He'll just go right back to that shoot room and hopefully find something underneath it. He's going to clear out this Wizrobe room first, looks like.
All right, guys, I need to head out, so
Well, congratulations.
thank you. And yeah, thanks for doing comms and everyone who volunteered. Who's
Yeah,
tracking?
you
Jess
bet.
tracking. Thank you, Jess.
Good luck in
Okay.
your week 3 matchup.
Yeah, you guys too.
Oh, thanks.
All right,
Have
take
a good
care.
evening.
You too. Appreciate it. Bye.
Bakuda, have you done your week 2 match yet?
Yes, I was one of the first matches yesterday.
Oh, okay. So you were probably going on the same time I was going on.
Probably. Yeah, I had an unfortunate situation where I took a risk of silvers in 9, and they were in 9, but I missed them because of one bomb wall.
Oh no!
Turned around, went and checked everything else, only to come back and find them behind that bomb wall, and it was rather crushing.
Did that involve somebody catching up and sniping the win?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's the worst. One bomb wall changes your fate.
And it was a
The whispering.
Oh, did you hear something? I didn't hear anything.
My match yesterday, my opponent got an early wand and finished the seed in 59 minutes.
Yeah, an early wand will do that.
And I finished in an hour and a half, so I was happy with my run.
Okay, so Dr. J is re-clearing rooms.
I mean, this is still the way to the shoot room. I think he's just checking everything just to be safe.
Just to be safe, yeah. I get it. He's got to be beyond frustrated right now.
Well, I mean, I'm happy that he is continuing on because, no matter how frustrated you get, it's still a fun game, and I love seeing people finish their runs. Plus, that's why I have multiple monitors so I can watch other matches at the same time.
This is true. I gotta love a pointless bait block.
I want to thank all of you guys out there for sticking with us and enjoying this great Z1R.
Yeah, this was a great race. It's been an interesting seed. This 7 has definitely been. This is one of the trolliest dungeons I've seen so far. At least in this tournament. Okay, here we go. We're in this room. Oh, and it's a moat room. So not only is it down here, this has got to be the item. Come on, you got to know this has got to be the item here.
And there it is.
There. Oh, okay, Jess, go ahead. Just say it. Thank you so much.
Now, what's good is he can definitely clear all these dig doggers out and hopefully get his second item quick.
Yeah, I would be heading straight for the dig dogger rooms.
Well, he does have just these 2 rooms right here he hasn't seen yet, so
true.
But he's looking for a staircase, and that's really only 2 rooms. The one right of here and the one right of the dig dogger. It looks like he may have made the right choice.
I think this is it right here. There we go.
Hopefully, this is a heart.
Have we seen a transport? Okay. Yeah.
There we go. Now he can get his mags.
It's still not what he was hoping to see.
Yeah. I don't think he goes into level 2. I think he goes straight to 9. And digs out those 2 items, but at least he'll get his mags before going in there.
Normally, I would agree. I would go straight into 9 if I have outstanding items, but it's 2. There's only a few rooms to check. It shouldn't take you too long.
You got a good point there.
That's a great tune.
I had my sound off. I didn't even hear it.
Okay, whistle to 1. Yeah, he's going to 9.
Unfortunately, he's still pretty far away. Okay, now, yes, he's going to get mags.
Yeah, but he could have easily whistled to 2. Oh, well, you know what?
Yeah. I think in that sense, it's, 6 one way. It doesn't the other. The one thing Dr. J definitely has going for him is he'll be nowhere close to the longest seed of the tournament.
And what was the longest seed?
I'd rather not say.
It was last night, wasn't it?
No. My first matchup, I won with a final time of 3 hours and 45 minutes.
Oh.
Yeah. Jess was there for that one, I think.
Okay, I gotta hear, what was the holdup of this seed?
Basically, there were whiz ropes in every single room. There was bubbles in the same rooms, and I had wood sword, blue candle, and a wand, and that was it.
Wow.
forever.
That was...
And we were looking for a ladder which was in level 7 behind tons and tons of whiz robes.
He's whistling to 2.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, so he's got mags. In he goes. He has made the right call. This is good. This is very, very good news.
He will be very happy he did this. That's for sure.
Well, he has nearly full cleared this seed. He's only missing 2 heart containers, and guess what? They're both in 9. He's picked up every single heart from the take annies.
So if he had grabbed that wooden boomerang, he could have a chance for 100% full clear.
Yeah, if Hattie grabbed that. Okay, there is
Grab it.
his
Grab it. Yes,
sword.
thank you for grabbing it. Well, no.
He's out.
No.
No. Okay. Okay. Whew. Oh, I got very, very concerned there.
I feel like he thought for a second he had found both items. And then he probably looked and realized that was only his first item.
Or did he have a moment of realization of, wait, I just grabbed the white sword, but I'm already holding mags? Which that would be cruel if it
reversed.
downgraded you. Yes.
Yeah.
See,
if he goes left here, the left and up is the bow.
So one thing that I think would be nice is what the Link to the Past randomizer does, where the individual swords, like you don't have the wooden sword in one place and then the white sword in another place. It's the sword upgrade. So whichever sword you find first is your wooden sword. Whichever one you find second is your white sword.
Yeah. And I mean, honestly, that's a good way of doing it, especially for Link to the Past, because there's 4 sword upgrades. Right. And here it's a little different. You would almost have to make the magical sword randomized at that point.
You absolutely would, yeah. Well, he's got bow in hand now. I'm sure he's happy. He is heading to, I assume, 3. Yep, going to 3 and then walking to 9.
He needs 49 more rupees. He needs to fill up his hearts, and he will truly have mastered the seat.
If he goes back to one and picks up that boomerang.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, we'll give it to him since he picked up the better version.
Okay, that's legit. Okay.
I mean, when you think about it, 100% seat and still going to be finishing under 2 hours, most likely.
It's honestly not bad. I mean, this right here was a case of right order versus wrong order. If
yes,
Dr. J had found that ladder sooner, this may have turned out much differently.
I mean, that's 100% true. I mean, it's just unlucky.
Oh, that you gotta love the power of Magical Sword.
Unfortunately, what he did there by bombing is, if he hadn't bombed, he'd have gone back and gone to the left and found Princess. So by bombing forward, he's actually taken himself away from Zelda. But he has put himself kind of close to hearing the roar.
Oh, hey, we get to see what's behind this. All
right.
Watch it be the other heart.
18 bombs. That's crazy.
Okay, where's this going? Way away from where we need to go.
But that puts him right next to Zelda.
Well, that's true.
if he goes right.
So one thing I am noticing about Dr. J, he does like to clear rooms.
Yes. And I'm the same way. I usually end up clearing way too many rooms. I feel like it's the guys that go out and, take the chances, and skip rooms tend to be faster runners too. But that can also bring in some bad stuff too.
Mm-hmm. Now, there's pros and cons to each way of running a seed. One who is thorough is less likely to miss things.
I feel like when you're in a 1v1 setting, clearing rooms is not as big of a loss because it's literally just one person you're going against. But when you're playing in those big races, somebody's going to be taking major gambles, and that's who you're really running against.
All right, taking him back up here into the northeast, which is pretty close to where he's wanting to be.
Yeah, I mean, he's already getting some good coverage.
It is interesting to watch this. This Dr. J's 9, way different than syscrusher's 9.
Yes.
And he seems to be running that chaos that you were talking about. If you see a transport, you take the transport.
Yeah, I like that way.
He also likes to open the doors. I've noticed that.
I mean, look at that. Takes him right back to start. I mean, it is really just bouncing everywhere. Here's Zelda.
Here's Zelda, yep. Now
and he does see the multiple doors in there, so he knows he can get there faster. This should take him, I think, to the right.
Yes, I believe so.
And then if he goes up one, he'll hear the roar. Or maybe it goes two.
Yeah, I think it's a few before he hears the roar.
Okay. This is the heart? No. Okay, another transport.
Yeah, if he had gone up or right, I think he would have heard it.
Yeah.
But now he's taking another... Whoa. No, here
Never
we go.
mind.
Yeah, no, this is... But you can't get out of here. Oh, no.
He found a way out.
He did find a way, but I remember you couldn't bomb it. You can only enter... It's so late, I can't word. You can only enter Ganon's room from the north. But yeah, this is where syscrusher found himself. And he's going to have to back out and then find another way in. But at least he's pinpointed roughly where Ganon is.
Yeah, at this point, I don't think he's going to take any more stairs. He knows he can just get there from one of these directions. That's a C room. Oh no, it's the weird room that makes no sense why it's in there.
The pointless circle one.
Yep, and he's just to the right. He has to go up and to the right.
And he does realize
Or
that.
he has to go up a couple times, doesn't he?
I think so. Gonna try bombing, and he's
Nope, never
successful.
mind. Oh, he got his 255 rupees.
All right. Missing both hearts from here, though. That'll count against him.
Unfortunately.
All right, let's see Dr. J's Ganon fight. 4 hits with the sword, 3 hits. Much quicker with mags. And it's over.
That was a nice fight.
Okay, let's see if he realizes. Yeah, he
Yep.
does. He knows he can get there real quick.
All right, just a few rooms, and we will get a dot done. Get your GGs out for Dr. J. All right. I was going to say, don't get Zelda and go find those 2 hearts.
Oh. There was some salt in that finish.
Yes.
Dr. J will finish with an official time of 1 hour, 50 minutes, and 42 seconds. We'll reach out to him, see if he wants to come and join us for an interview. Okay, yeah, he will join us. Give him just a moment here. Oh, yeah, what a race.
You know what? I know that it was a little long for Dr. J, but it still was a good seed. I mean, he found everything, and I mean, it's tough.
Yeah,
it's tough when you make.
He last locationed the bow. That's rough.
I mean, he's still a very good runner, and I expect to see him do very well in future races.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, Great Palace. Okay.
Yeah.
You know, I might be the worst guesser on the flute. I don't think I've ever guessed one correctly, unless it was a Mega Man one.
Yeah, Zelda 2. Okay, hold on just a minute. We're having a little bit of issues. Yeah, that happened to me a couple of times last night when I was getting into my interview. I kept getting rate limited. I had to keep refreshing with Control R. I had to try 3 or 4 times before it finally let me in.
Wow, that's really weird.
Yeah, no, that's been happening with the bot lately. I don't know what's going on, but the bot and Discord are having a little bit of a spat right now.
Well, I mean, the bot's like, how many races are y'all gonna put on? I have to do so much. And the answer is 42 a week for now.
All right, well, we are going to give Dr. J just a few minutes. We're working out the issues here. Once we get this figured out, we'll have a nice little chat.
Oh, and we have Dr. J in the booth with us now. Congrats on your finish.
Yeah, congratulations on it being finished. It's probably the best way of putting it.
Yeah, that 7 was rough.
And it didn't really help that most of the other levels were a lot farther away, and I didn't have any fast travel either, but 7 was just rude. And of course, the recorder, which would have helped with the travel stuff, was right past the Triforce. And if I didn't kill the Moldorms there, I could have gotten it. But
yeah.
Nope.
Well, The one good thing is, don't feel bad, because syscrusher spent a lot of time in 7 as well. 7 was the ultimate troll today.
Yeah.
No items until you finally found a flute in there.
Yeah, and then the other item turned out to be the heart container, which is just like actually happy for that because yet the game wasn't done trolling there with the max heart container mags.
It really wanted to piss you off, didn't it?
Yep.
We actually were kind of upset. You had everything in the game, and you couldn't find those last 2 hearts in 9? What's that about?
Hey, Zelda is a heart container now, and heart is all you need, so.
Yeah, I mean, you pretty much 100% cleared that game and still finished in 1 hour and 50 minutes. That's still pretty impressive.
Yeah, I was trying to prioritize stuff, but at this point where it's just banging my head against everything to try and find the bow was the last thing. And then up and A out of 2 before I realized, oh wait, there's 2 items I need there.
Yeah, we noticed that. We were afraid that you were going straight to 9. And we're sitting there going, no.
Oh no, I remember from previous Battle Royale that bow is considered an important item, so it's just like,
okay,
nope,
bow
probably gotta be there.
Bow is considered an important item, but with this flag set, important items can be in 9.
Well, there is that too.
So, and I've seen quite a few seeds where the bow ends up in 9.
Game being game.
All right, so I mean, the seed trolled, but did you have any good things to say about the seed?
I mean, let's see. Like, finding red candle really early meant I really didn't have to worry about money for most of it. So, there's that, I guess. But
yeah.
Historically, for me, if I find red candle early and it's a good thing, it's really a bad thing because then I end up taking forever.
Well,
that red candle did allow you to pull mags at the end.
It did. There is that.
And unfortunately, like, the match started with a divergence in the first 10 seconds. And unfortunately for you, that was kind of the difference in the game. Because syscrusher was able to find his any key, within the first 5 minutes. And you were in 7 for a decent amount of time without getting anything out of there. So that beginning just kind of was a little rough.
Yeah, it was a little bit. Although I think keys were probably the only thing that wasn't an issue in 7. But
yeah,
when you get any key, that's a lot you don't have to worry about for the rest of the seed.
Yeah, and he was able to make his way to the old man, what did he say, about 40 minutes into the seed, so...
Yeah, and that was the real divergent point, was syscrusher being able to find that ladder when he did. A lot of those dungeons that had those ladder blocks, syscrusher found and did after finding the ladder, whereas you, Dr. J, you had found almost all the dungeons before you found that ladder, and that really made a big difference.
Yeah, the ladder spot was the last place that I think I checked besides the coast raft one too. And
you go ahead, sorry.
Oh, and I was also kind of having a little trouble with the screen scrolls too, and just couldn't clip over the river. But
yeah, you were going toward it, and you were having problems with those screen scrolls. You were on half a heart. The screen was swarming, and you end up up and A-ing and going through the grave, and we were just sitting there going, no!
Yeah, it's still trying to get used to the spacing on the new TV here for that.
Oh, that will make a difference.
Yeah, either I get it first try or 20 tries.
Yeah. All right, well, regardless, congrats on a seed well finished. It definitely had its twists and turns. Do you have anything you'd like to say before we wrap up?
GG to syscrusher. That was. I'm glad it's over. I don't know if he felt the same.
Well,
yeah.
He finished in 1 hour and 9 minutes, and he came in and first thing he was saying was, "I hate 7."
Yeah.
So he still hated parts of it as well too. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, we want to thank both of our racers for such a fantastic race. And again, special thanks to Jess Andy for pushing all the little buttons and keeping track of everything. And special thanks to all of chat for keeping us in line and cruelly pointing out all the things that we miss. Be sure to come back tomorrow because we have 10 races scheduled for tomorrow. We probably will not be able to cover all of them, but we will cover what we can. It is going to be another busy day for Z1R. Some decent matchups tomorrow. In particular, we've got Leslie Pro versus Cytown, Antlers versus Shaddy. Great. And our food-based round, ravioli versus sausage link. So, I mean, you can't miss that one.
And the crazy thing is, you just named all 0-1 races. That's crazy.
Yeah, and we also have some one-on-ones coming up as well. We've got Equations versus Jam Evil, I'm a Sock versus Ugandus, Captain Green versus BBQ.gov. So, I mean, really a full day of great races.
I can't wait, and I really hope I get to commentate one of those, another good race. I mean, this has been such a fun tournament, and I hope everybody's having a blast. And we're only in the second day of week 2. We still got so much to go.
So much to go. Well, Hayo, thank you so much for joining me in the booth. I have thoroughly enjoyed commentating with you, and hopefully we get to do another race again in the future.
I really hope so too, and it was a pleasure, and I just want to thank everybody for tuning in, because without you guys, we are just two guys talking to space. And thank you, Jess, for helping us out with Tracker.
All right, well, that'll pretty much do it for us. You guys have a pleasant evening, and we will see you again tomorrow for some more Z1R. Have a nice night.
Good night.